YouTube, and today I am showing you my Dark Elf Warhammer army. And today we're going to be looking at Cold War Knights. These are the new faster Cold War Knights in this book, because the ones I've got are when they decided that they were going to slow them down, which is kind of pointless because Dark Elves are supposed to be swift, cunning, poisonous, and vicious. They're in and they're out really quick, and they decimate you. These actually remind me of the older versions. The one before, you've got the dumpy version here, then this version, and these actually remind me of the version before the dumpy version. Okay, I've got 5 Cold War Knights there. We've got the banner man here, and then we've got just 3 regular dudes. Oh, they're absolutely awful to actually sit on these. I've done the colour scheme is black, pink and green, and everybody's just falling off. So yeah, so this is this dude. Yeah, he's the bannerman. And then I've got the other 3 knights there. I've done them like that, so black, pink, green, and then this one, which is actually, he came with the horse, but I wanted the sorceress to ride the horse. I decided that he would actually be the Cold War Knights champion. Or, well, not champion, leader, purely because he actually sits on, and it kind of, you know, he's the leader of the Cold War Knights. He doesn't have to wear armor. Blah, 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 blah. I'm so great. Yada, yada. Kind of guy. So I've got 5 of those. Then I've got my general, which is this guy here. He's actually a character piece, and I've done him pink, purple and gold, which I think works really well. Some people are like, how can you do that to a cold one? And I'm like, very easily. Because he's a character piece and I think it works really, really well. But that's just me. Because I think people are too limiting with, like, the colours. It's like, oh, it's a cold one. Shouldn't they be green? I'm like, yeah, but just because it's a reptile doesn't mean it has to be green. Here's my chariot. I've got 3 beast people. One with a whip, one with a spear, and another one with a whip and a little musical instrument. Because these cold ones love their funky tunes. And these guys are purple, blue, and black, and they work really well. And I think for, like, the whole army, I love the fact that they work and blend so well. Like the purple and the green and the blue. So I've really tried to keep that theme throughout. And the pink just ties in with, like, the main general dude. And it also ties in with the red on the dragon who is over there. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I've got my sorceress on a horse. I thought, hey, I didn't want to give everybody a cold one because that'd be stupid. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 cold ones, and I think they work really well. And some people say, oh, you should have less is more, and I'm definitely a less is more kind of person, because they are pretty cool. My next video, I'm going to actually look at war vehicles, though a main war vehicle would be the chariot. But I've also got some, you can have witch elves. We are going to look at the witch elves. I've not got Cauldron of Blood, but I do have a unit of witch elves. Witch elves and assassins kind of go together. I haven't got any executioners because I can't see the point. If you've got regular spearmen, why? I have got 2 repeater bolt throws, which I'm going to show you. Manticore, no point. Hydra, no point if you've got a chariot. To be absolutely honest, there isn't actually a chariot in here anymore, so I'm not quite sure how my army is going to work, because it's sort of a Bitty and Bobby army and stuff, but I think it's going to be great. So here we are. You can have, like, your sorceress can ride a cold one, or she can just stand, or she can ride like a dark Pegasus. But I've just gone with a regular steed. You can have a battle standard bearer, or you can like have him mounted on a cold one there. Lords and heroes. Well, my hero is on a because this guy was originally going to be the general of my whole army, but obviously with dragon features that kind of changes things. But for the ground troops, he's pretty much boss. The dragon is just sort of kind of does its own thing, and I've also got a sorceress because I wanted some magic, because you never can have enough magic. Because dark elves, excuse me, can access magic. So these are these little chippetas. So yeah, they're pretty cool. I kind of like them. I love the fact this guy's just so stoic and he's like, everybody else is wobbling off and he's like, yeah, I'm just going to stand, until he wobble it a bit too much and then he falls off. I've not fully painted him yet, but he will be. Yeah, half my army's painted, half isn't, and I tend to have done all the animals. I find painting the animals easier, which is really, really strange considering the animals are actually really quite tricky, but I kind of like them. Yeah, people moan about my pink cold one, but I kind of like it. It works really well. Really, really well. I mean, if you saw a pink dinosaur, you'd just be like, oh my god, it's pink! And then just be like, oh, I'm dead. So yeah, I think these two are the most menacing. They blend. And these guys are just a hoot. But they've worked really well. People say, well, why didn't you change the colour? And I was like, no, let's paint them. Because black works. And I think the black and the green just gives them this extra... Oh, you can hear the rain. Extra boost of awesomeness. So yeah, there they are. Hope you like it. I don't like the green tips on their tails. Well, what tip did I give this dude? Did this dude actually get a tip? Or was it just boring? No, I didn't bother to give him a tip, which is kind of a shame. Oh, now we're out of focus. There we go. So yeah. And this dude's got, I think he's got pink. Yeah, he's got a pink tip. Yeah. I'm not actually sure if I tipped these guys. No, I didn't bother tipping them. But I think the blue and the purple works really well. Really nicely. People are like, you should have done just one colour. And I'm like, no, I wanted to do different colours and experiment. And this guy is the only cool one with his mouth open because he's like the leader and he's like going to bite things. And you can chomp this guy. And they're really menacing as well. So I think they work quite well. Anyway, enough of me babbling about Cold One designs. I'm going to show you my Witch Elves next. And my repeater bolt throwers. And then that's the end of my army. Which is kind of sad. Bye!